I lost the game. It's embarrassing.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Got my ass whipped by
Throwing now, Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. That's Cole Bishop. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
Run lost of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on 3rd and long. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down. We've set it down from the 37. They're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Yes.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Richardson on 1st and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball. Serious.
Oh, Richardson fumbled it.
Hey, come on, man. They fucking me right now.
What was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Wow, this has been a
man, fucking me, bro. You just see this little fumble, man. They ain't give me this shit.
Almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach's going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Jake, is the turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
5 yards on
that play. Still
going to be longer than they'd like.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Go! 3rd and goal for Richardson.
He caught it?
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They just fucked me twice.
The 49ers making a one-point game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Randy, you see this bird?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you...
This is a Donnie boy.
Whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get you behind the line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Robinson on the inside give. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give them 32 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. They devoured that screen game on 3rd down. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Every day go cool and shady. I'm airing you 'cause I'm an anxious state. Your worries daily.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's got it, it's in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Check, Panther.
One design run. Here's Richardson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers take a second-quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Lions.
Go play action on 1st down. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous...
He intercepts the pass. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. The 49ers with the lead here at Levi Stadium. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Panthers, Cougar 19, go!
Here's the run back on the handoff. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Play action with Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I think think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Richardson. Throwing for the back of the end zone.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Looking to throw here. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Short pass brought in. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he gets in the first. What a play on 4th down. But we do have a flag down as well, Brock. This might take it all away. Let's see. The Lions ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
79 Grumps. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again. That's Cole Bishop. And the Lions will have a shot at least a field goal here.
defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
We send the tight end in motion left. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. One after try good by Reichert. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down throw here from Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it and still some.
He's got it at the 30. And he will get this inside the 30. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Turn the half with Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The offense to the line fast. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He's got it near the 8. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a give running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Richardson on third. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds his back, it's Robinson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Okay, 19 tight. 19.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it down from 37.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 8.
Richardson now on first and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Left side, secured by Ayuk. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. He gets 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Get it.
Richardson to throw again. He's got Ayuk downfield. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
60 Vikings, 60, let's go. 7 Pirates, Cowboy 80.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see it throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Lions 31, 49ers 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Running here with Bajan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Gotta give to Bajan. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to...
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trayvon Merrick has it.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Slot man motioned over. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he lost the football. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. That is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully,
he's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Reichert connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work they go after the interception. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Passing is hauled in by the running back.
He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Get it! Panther 60! Panther 60! Cougar 19! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 18, Pioneer! Go!
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Throwing this one back of the end zone.
And he has the catch. It's from feet in. That's a touchdown. The 49ers now.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call on 2nd.
He's going to throw this one. Finds a man, right side. Big man's showing up the yards. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up. All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 1. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
Ready?
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
60 back there. 60. Come on.
Richardson dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action. It's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets down inside the 30 before he steps out. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll throw again. Richardson on the move, headed right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he gets this down near the 30s.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside enemy territory now. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. In motion the slot man right. They're going to pass it here. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Mustang 19. Cap 50. Cap 50. Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds to freeze the clock. The deep shot pays off for a big chunk of yards. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the 49ers the first. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Once more now, it's Richardson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Lions get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.